Right, so either way you cut it, I don't think there is a drastic 20% correction. Maybe 5-7%, 10% max, not more than that.
What I feel in real estate, like for example, the rate of interest play for other businesses with the lag, but with the real estate, it plays instant.
Right.
For example, when people feel the rate of interest will start go up, people stay out from the market.
Right.
When they feel the rate of interest start coming down, they get into the market.
Right.
So whenever people feel the rate of interest paused or start coming down, investor will start coming to the market at the same time.
And the demand is unprecedented. Think about it. 20,000 people who are coming express entry, like 20,000 people, a lot of the very educated immigrants who are bringing money, $100,000, $200,000 here. There is enough demand that will keep this pretty decent.
On the news, like the demand for rentals is going to quadruple by next year, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Like
Even
not
in-
next year, 2025 or 2026.
Even in Calgary,
it's
8
crazy.
people are after one apartment.
Wow. Even now?
Not lined
Today?
up. Now, today, yeah.
Wow.
Because Calgary is the only city where the population growth is 2% net. Ontario has a minus population growth.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
So Calgary, the prices are much cheaper, right? Affordability is much higher. It's like I was in the States last weekend. My sister's house, a beautiful 1 acre lot. Like it's like, oh my God, look at this! Like almost like 150 by 400, manicured like anything, right? 4 bedrooms, nice detached house, 700,000 in New Jersey.
Yeah.
45 minutes from New York City, Times Square, right? So look at the price point. So we have 3 listings coming in the fall, which are people who moved from India, professionals making $300,000 a year, moved here, got their citizenship, say they went through the healthcare system, they did not like it, it's horrible long lineups, traffic situation, taxes, then you have the home prices, and they're moving to the States.
Good for them.
And they're gonna, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. It makes total sense. Why would you?
From your answer, that is my question. We are expecting like the immigration, 500,000 people.
Yes.
They have a target to bring. But when the country is not sustainable from
Yes.
price point of view,
Yes.
or the people manage it hard to make their both ends meet, how we can expect the people will come in the same fashion to Canada they used to be? That is my
I think what will happen is you will have a lot of what you are seeing in the last 10 years, the educated people. I'm talking about educated.
Yeah.
The educated people who are coming here. See, anybody who's making less than $100,000, $150,000 cannot buy a home anyway in the GTA. There's no way they will ever buy a home, right? It's not possible. So the high income people are the ones who are going to affect the market. And those high income people, the way it's going right now, I think they're going to come to Canada and they're going to settle for 4 or 5 years and they're going to transition out. I think this will happen. You'll start seeing this more and more and more.
It's also good for educated people from here to US.
It's a totally, their health insurance covered,
Yeah.
they have cheaper homes, less than half the price. They're, like why would they, and everything is cheap there, the taxes is cheap,
Yeah.
right, lifestyle. So you will see a lot more of that. So what long term I think is, unless they fix this problem big time, like aggressively, I think you're gonna see our economy is, rather than getting into a knowledge-driven economy, which is technology, artificial intelligence, the hub in the world to attract these amazing people, I think it's going to fade. And we're going to become the country of those medium income people,
Between people.
right? Not the high end who are going to be. Huh?
Rental.
Yeah, it's going to become a very commodity type. The population is going to be, wow, look at Canada, look at the growth, look at the technology sector, look at California, like Silicon Valley of, they have created this whole industry. I think it's not going to happen because I know people, including us, who are looking at this whole situation of what's going on in here in terms of resources, not enough resources and all that stuff. And you're thinking, listen, I have significant equity in my house. Why would I live here and pay all these high taxes? And people who are retiring more than mid 50s or 60s or 65, you can exit. If you have 2-3 houses, you can exit and have $1 million in your bank, and you can live happily wherever you want to live, right? Why would you? So that thinking is coming of people. They're questioning why here, right?
I think what happened yesterday, it is going to have an impact on the Indian immigration as well.
Yeah, so those are a lot of other factors that are that some people are upset overall. But I mean, people are upset at Trump as well, right? So, but things changed in the U.S. So I think geopolitically, you don't know where it will go. But yeah, there is a part of population that is well-to-do population that's unhappy with the way things are going here, right? So that's true. Okay, so I think Harry, you. It's time that you can come and tell us about what you do, how you do, and how others can follow your footsteps and do something where they can create a presence in social, right? Do you want me to show anything like no, all talk?
How it all started.
Okay, so journey.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
So, who doesn't know the Punjabi, then it's going to be difficult to understand my social media, right? But most of people here are doing the door knocking, right? Geofarming. So I got licensed in 2016, and I started my first day with Alex. He's a great person. So what he taught me first day that I went with him for the door knocking. I asked my broker that where I can start. He said there is the guy, you can go with him and start door knocking. And I started door knocking. What I like and what I learned first day, that whatever you are doing, doesn't matter, whoever you are sharing with, nobody can copy it. If I would try to copy Ashish, I cannot copy him. If he try to copy me, he cannot copy me, right? So you should not have that scare or fear in your mind that if I will share something and somebody is gonna, as he was saying that, oh, why are you sharing that address, right? So whatever they did, they made the recognition, they sold the property in that area. Like this, he told that 10 more people was there, right? Doesn't matter. It's if you have your business plan and your values in their mind, so they're gonna give you a listing. So even in my social media, some people send their number and ask me to contact me. We wants to buy this property, want to buy a home. I never delete it because they saw my social media, they saw my work, they connected with me, right? If random people will pick up the phone number and will call them, say, oh, hey, you wanna buy the home? They don't know who he is, but they are watching my videos from last 1 year, right? And they have space in their mind that they know me and they know that I'm doing the hard work, right? So geofarming, from 16 to 2019 until Corona started, we used to do the geofarming. And I learned first day the door knocking with Alex, and I hate door knocking. Still I hate door knocking. But only two things can drive your business, is your hunger or passion. And I always have passion, right? So in your geofarming, right, what I heard and I learned you're doing, that's really great. So what I will tell you what we used to do. I was working with Sam Pada, and we was top listing agent in our brokerage. We were used to work in Springdale, and I'll tell you our schedule. We wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, take our flyer, go drop the flyer, 4 to 6 o'clock until before the people wake up. Then we used to come home, do the breakfast, take a nap, and then go the door knocking, right? From I can say 10 to 12 or 1 o'clock we do door knocking. Then we used to go office and do our office work and whatever showing or whatever. And after that, again, from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So we had like 5,000 houses. So our circle was like, when we was doing flyer here, on the other side we were doing door knocking, and we are putting the flyer. So people was crazy, like, why you are sending those flyers, right? Why you are sending, I don't want to sell my house. And we know people who used to hate us, they started, they sold the house with us. Because when you don't need any advertisement, right, you don't like those things. But when you come to the point now you want to sell the house, you like that hard work. That this guy was every day on my doorstep,